Hello and welcome everyone. So in today's episode we're going to be taking a look at ANKR USDT, which is ANKR quoted in Tether US. Now ANKR is a very interesting project because what the ANKR project is all about is basically cloud computing service. They want to create a decentralized version of cloud computing. For example, we all know that there's well-known cloud computing. There's a lot of cloud computing service, but the most well-known one are, for example, Amazon AWS, Amazon Web Service. There is Microsoft Azure, and then there is Google Cloud Platform, for example. But what ANKR is doing is that they created and they are developing at the moment a decentralized version of these cloud computing services. So this is the website of ANKR called ANKR.com, and I do advise you to all take a look at it if you want to document yourself on exactly how their system works. As you can see, for example, here they have 40 blockchain protocol that is supported, and as you can see here, there's the second node, like developer APIs, enterprise solution, and you can check all of these in detail. And I do advise you to check all of these in detail so that you know exactly how the system works before you invest in such a thing, because we're going to be taking a look at the technical analysis, but knowing the coin and knowing exactly what the project is about is a very important step, because it gives you an idea of what is the project about, and if the project is in demand, if the project is going to succeed or not. So I do advise you to keep, as you can see here, like it's trusted by blockchain pioneers around the world. There's Silo, there's Bounce, there's Binance, there's Coinbase, there's all of these well-known services who are trusting this service. So it is, when it comes to trust, it is a very trusted project. As you can see here, you can see the reviews and some testimonies of Silo, the Graph, and other blockchain pioneers around the world. And it gives you a lot in detail, and I love the transparency when it comes to this project. So without further ado, we're going to be taking a look at the technical analysis, because this is the most important aspect of it, because you're here to make money from your investment. So when is the right time to get in? This is a very good question, especially to ANKR. Will ANKR move up? In my opinion, yes, because it is a very interesting project. However, we want to get in at the right time. If you got in here, for example, yes, if you did buy and hold, you would be in profit right now. However, you've gone into all of this pain first and then went all the way to profit, and right now you're basically losing some of the profit they're having. If you took profit around here and reloaded around here, it would be much easier and much safer, and you would make way more money than you're doing right now. So this is a trader's market at the moment, and it is not a buy and hold market, it is a trader's market. And with this all volatility, it has a very big moves. As you can see here, ANKR already today is down 4%. And yesterday, the day before, it was up, I think, around 5%. And if you get these moves of 4% today, they are really good for trading. They're really good for trading. So where do we stand right now when it comes to ANKR USDT? So ANKR USDT here, so we did have these big moves up. We corrected, as you can see here, we traded sideways. So this is not a correction, this is more of a consolidation. We traded sideways, we went up, we corrected here, and we went up. Right now we are in the middle of correction, and we will probably consolidate for a while before having the next leg up. As you can see, prices, they never go up in a straight line, they do zigzag, they go up and down. It's impossible for a price of something to just go up. It will correct at some point. So this is a good news, especially if you're a trader, because you're going to be coming in and out of the market, taking profit at the highs and reloading at the lows, and you would be making more profit with this. So is this correction over? We will have a deeper correction, or is this correction over? To answer that question, we're going to be using the Fibonacci retracement, one of our favorite tool here, as you saw in our previous videos. So as you can see, if you do take the lows here and the highs, right now we do trade at 38% of the correction. So ANKR USDT gave up 38% of its gains. And in my opinion, we will have a little bit more correction. So we can bounce a little bit up here and then create a bear flag, which is a very probable scenario. Or we could have a direct flush out like we did here, a direct flush out back to the 0.50 area, or maybe the 0.61 area, which is the golden zone here. And here the EMA will go up, and if they're gonna meet on the way, so the EMA is going up here and the price is going down, and if they meet all the way like around this area between the 0.5 and the 0.61, this could be a great buying opportunity. Why am I looking at this EMA? Because this EMA has done a very good job. So it's a 55 period EMA on a 4-hour chart. This EMA has done a very good job at keeping the prices up. As you can see, the price U-turned around here, U-turned around here, and U-turned around here, and U-turned around here. And this EMA has supported the price during the entire bull phase that we're in right now. That started and there we are right now. However, keep in mind that there's still a possibility for the price of ANKR USDT to drop below this EMA here. And this is an area to manage your risk. So you can use this EMA to manage your risk. Use your stop loss, put the stop loss behind it on a closing basis. I personally do not use stops, regular stops. I use closing stops. So in order for me to exit the position, I would need the in order for the position to be closed, though there has to be a close below the level that I have. So this is much better, because sometimes we do get these fake outs, and the fake outs can be really tough, because it will stop you out and then you will just watch the price go back up. And this is something that is very frustrating, and this is something that's occurring often, occurring a lot, especially if, for example, you're trading Forex. In the Forex markets, the price tend to always go to where the stops are, kick every week long or short out before having the big move up. And hedge funds and money managers and the big and smart money know that. So this is why they basically would buy at this level and would place their stop loss a lot more carefully. So this is the area that we're in right now. So here, as you can see here, we did move up. We break these recent highs and we did backtest the highs. And right now I think that we're probably heading towards doing the same here. If we do break above this level here, this could be a very bullish signal. We could backtest it a bit before having the big move up. So in order to know where the big move up would be, we're going to use Fibonacci expansions. However, keep in mind that we don't have the lows yet, so we cannot use that tool. However, we can use this area between the 0.5 and the 0.61 as a possible area of where the price could be, to get an approximative target of where ANKR USDT could go from now on. So we're gonna remove the fibs here, but we're gonna keep in mind this area. So we're gonna mark the area here. As you can see, I'm going to mark the area. Clone it. There you go. So we mark this area here. We're gonna remove the fibs, and then we're gonna use the Fibonacci expansions to kind of know where the next target would be. Take the lows, and the lows we're gonna put them around here. And as you can see here, the next target that we have, so we have multiple next targets, but in my opinion the next big one would be the 0.25. I mean, here there's 24, but it's around 25. So if we do put it here, there you go. So around 0.25, which is a very, it's a psychological area, it's a psychological number, the quarter of a dollar. and it is a round number, and as you can see, we did have a sell-off around the psychological number here of 0.20, and we could have one around 0.25. So here there's a big move. If the price goes all the way here and you reload around here and you buy around here, and you could have this big move of profit here all the way to 0.25. At 0.25 we'll probably have a correction, a small correction or consolidation sideways before having the next move up, because this, even if it's in a bull market, it is going to zigzag. As you can see here, we did have a sell-off around 0.11 here, and we did have a sell-off here around 0.20, and we could have another one around 0.25, and that would give you another buying opportunity to keep to reload and wait for the next leg up here. So in my opinion, this is the this is the scenario number one. This is the scenario that could happen. The other scenario, which is low probability but it could, is it move up right now, a big move up right now. But I don't think that that would be the case, because this correction is pretty small, and we used the fibs, and the fibs told us that this is the area to watch for when it comes to ANKR USDT. It is something that could happen, but very low probability. Another low probability scenario is a drop below the zero, this EMA here, and therefore a drop and a close below 0.12. If there is a drop and a close below 0.12, this could be a very bearish signal for ANKR. However, the project, in my opinion, at the moment is very undervalued and has a lot of promising scenarios. So this is a very low probability scenario, but it could happen. So keep in mind this scenario, and keep in mind that you should always protect yourself, especially when trading these kind of cryptos. They are very well, ANKR isn't low market cap, but it's a very volatile one. It's not as risky as XRP, but it is risky crypto, to a risky coin to trade. So keep this in mind when trading ANKR USDT. So this was it, guys. This was a quick overview of ANKR USDT. We did the technical analysis, and we do have this target of 0.25. If we do correct back all the way here to around 0.14, we could have the next big move up to around 0.25. So these are the two targets to watch. But the first target, first resistance, first big resistance is the 0.20 area. If we do take the 0.20 area, then we could have a big slingshot move back to zero, all the way to 0.25, and then we could have the next correction. So this was it. This was ANKR USDT, and have a great trading session, great trading week ahead. And if you do have any questions, please do let us know. See ya.